Okay, guys, we're going to kick off very soon. Just a few people coming into the room now, but in about 1 minute, we'll start this webinar about expiry. Just a reminder, I can see a few names in here that are already on our programs. Don't forget, Cameron is running the live room today. So if you want live trading today, then you'll need to join Cameron in the other normal live room for that trading session. Today we'll be talking about the expiry trade, but just a reminder for those of you that are already on our programs, the live room trading is going ahead today as normal. Okay, guys, so welcome to this special webinar today on the expiry trade. It is my favorite trade that I've been using for many, many years now. Most of you know us, but I'll do a very quick introduction into who we are before we kick off and discuss the expiry trade. So tonight, or this morning, if you're in the UK, we're going to be discussing the fourth pillar in trading called market function. And we're going to be diving into the expiry trade. This has a whopping 88% win rate since we started this. Well, since we started trading this live with our clients over 6 years ago. We've been trading with our clients now for over a decade now, but this particular trade live for the last 6 years. All right, so who are we? Well, we are based in Australia. We are a ASIC licensed company. So yes, we have an educational arm, but we also have a license to provide general financial advice, and we specialize on the index markets. Myself and Cameron, we have over 30 years combined experience in the markets, and we really focus most of our energies on the index markets for various reasons. And again, we've been trading for over a decade now, trading live with our clients. That's what we do. We generally open up a live trading room most days, and we'll be trading with our clients. We've been featured on many TV programs and news items over the years. Here's Cameron on Sky News Money, talking about magnetic trading. If you want to be part of our magnetic free trading channel, then let me know now and I'll give you the link. Let me just see if I can grab that one. Most of you will have access to this, but let me just type it in to you so you've got it. All right, that's in the chat room now, guys. So for those of you that don't have it, that's a great channel where we offer free trades. We give webinars like tonight. We give up-to-date breaking news. So that's definitely one to join. And as I said, it's absolutely free to join that. So chat, the link is in the chat box. And again, if you've got no issues, if you have any issues, you can always email our support@magnetictrading.com. I've had a few people in the past saying they can't join. Generally, it's because they haven't downloaded Telegram. You will need to download Telegram, the app, which sits on your phone. And then you just join Magnetic Trading Free Channel, and you can get involved. Hello, Faz. Good to see you. Hi, Jason. Good to see you as well. All right, so I guess many of you are trading at the moment, and I would say 95% of you are trading on technical analysis. So I would say that's really what what you're doing is focusing on technical analysis. Would that be a fair assumption, guys? Maybe to type into the room. A fair assumption that you're trading on technical analysis. Let me know. Yes, the sound is working. Jeff. I'm just typing in for Jeff. He's saying he can't hear me, but most of you can hear me. Yeah, I can put the link in again for you for Telegram. It should be there actually. Should be there, but let me put it in again for you. I'm going to put it in there one more time. There you go. Should have it now. All right, Jeff's saying he says technicals plus volume. Jason's 50-50. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, a lot of yeses to technical analysis. Okay, so I don't have any issues with technical analysis. I think it has its place, guys, but I definitely feel that if technical analysis was so useful, then why are so many home traders struggling to make money from it? Because remember, 95% of people will be using technical analysis because that's pretty much what is taught out there. So if you're struggling with technical analysis, you're not alone. I just feel that it's going to be very difficult for you to make consistent money just using technical analysis. I just don't think it's good enough. And the numbers speak for themselves. And I can tell you, after working in a bank for many, many years, an investment bank, the traders are not they're not just using technical analysis by any means. Yes, it's like a tool. It's part of the engine, but it's certainly not something that you should just rely on for all your trading. And I think if you are, then you're going to struggle. And yes, most of the brokers out there are pushing technical analysis, and you'll get Bollinger. I mean, actually, you'll get thousands of indicators actually on your broker chart if you join a broker. You'll have your Bollinger Bands, you'll have moving averages, you'll have all these fancy names, but do they really make you money? Probably not. So there has to be another way. The other way, of course, is fundamental analysis. And that, again, also has its place, but more for a long-term view. If you're short-term trading, it's pretty hard to use fundamental analysis. Fundamental analysis is more for individual stocks or taking a longer-term view on where the market's going to go. And then there is price action. And again, there are certain traders who can literally just use good risk reward and the ability to come out of trades very quickly and read price action and can make decent money out of that. I would say there's probably only 0.1% of the world that can make very good, meaningful money on using this price action alone, because it's very hard to master just price action. And again, I think a lot of people will struggle just using raw price action. Because again, you're using an approach which is 50-50. So it already comes down to mindset and risk. And yes, you can absolutely master your mindset and risk, but it's tricky. So the other approach, guys, is market function, which hardly anyone uses out there. We do here at Magnetic Trading, and it's why we have been around for over a decade now, because it works. And the premise behind market function is really focusing on why markets exist in the first place, which is to match up buyers and sellers, and identifying areas in the market where no buyers and sellers have been matched up. So if there's an area where no buyers and sellers have been matched up, then the market is efficient and is likely to go back to those areas and fulfill market function. So certainly what we're going to be discussing tonight with our expiry trade is all about that premise. It's all about taking advantage of an event in the market where no buyers and sellers have been matched up and making consistent money out of that. And when I say consistent money out of that, this trade hasn't, it's well over 80%. I'll show you the last couple of months of trade, what we've been doing on it. So market function definitely is the way forward. We have 9 high probability trades here. Expiry is just one of them, but it is one of my favorite trades because it really is a lifestyle trade. So market function, focusing on when the markets are out of balance, when no buyers and sellers have been matched up. Think of that boat rocking to the left and right. That's what we're doing. We're identifying when it's rocked to the left or the right too much. We'll also be taking advantage of trading events like the first trading day of the month where pension money comes in. We often buy the market then. Dividend day. So on a day like that, on the FTSE, a big dividend is declared to the underlying shareholders of the companies within the FTSE 100. The FTSE 100 is the UK exchange. It's the top 100 companies. And when those companies report big dividends, then we'll often take advantage of that. If the dividend is 10 or more, we'll only be buying. Then there's selling. End of quarter, we'll be looking to sell as the institutions start to book profits and window dress their stock selections. Then there's seasonal buying and selling. We've just come out of a seasonal selling pattern. October to December is generally a buying season. So we're going to be focusing on buying over the next few months. And then, of course, there is expiry. So let's have a look at expiry now. Jason, no, triple witching is not today. Today, we're just talking around the expiry trade. Triple witching or expiries is actually every 3rd Friday of the month. So, as I said, 80% win rate on this one. The beauty about the expiry trade is it takes 10 minutes to execute. Okay, so it sets up every 3rd Friday of the month. So you might want a pen and paper for this one. Write down 3rd Friday of each month. Maybe you guys can tell me what date coming up is the 3rd Friday. Let me know. What's the 3rd Friday of this month? Type it into the room, because that's the day we're going to be trading expiry. The 3rd Friday, guys. Yeah, you got it. The 20th. So that is when we are going to be trading expiry. And it happens actually like clockwork. It happens every 3rd Friday of a calendar month. So what we do is we go into a live trading room, a little bit like this, and we'll trade it live with you. Now, the trade is linked to what happens in the options market, but when we trade, we're trading CFDs or spread bets in the UK. We're not trading options. So although it is linked to options, it's the spillover effect of what's happening in the option market, which spills over to the cash market that we're taking advantage of. We're not trading options. So again, if you've tried options in the past or options are too difficult for you, don't worry. This is very simple. So what's going to happen every 3rd Friday of a calendar month is options will expire. Every quarter, you'll get options and futures expire. That's an event known as triple witching. Now, the options will expire at 10 past 10 UK time for the FTSE 100. And we're going to have a 5-minute window where we're going to take advantage of market function. What's going to happen is the options, when they expire, they're going to drive the FTSE up or down in a dramatic manner. There'll be price spikes up or down. And what we're going to do is we're going to fade these price spikes back to the point of origin. Because what's happening is when these spikes are going on, or these quick movements in price, there's no actual trade being facilitated in the actual FTSE 100 cash market. So what's likely going to be happening, guys, if there's been a move in the market where no buyers and sellers have been matched up? Think about that boat. What's happening to that boat? It's rocking to the left, it's rocking to the right, but it's always coming back to the center point. This is what the expiry trade is doing. We are taking advantage of when the market's rocking to the left or right, and we're trading it back to the center point over a 5-minute period. It doesn't matter if it spikes up, we'll sell it. If it spikes down, we'll buy it. So in that case, it works in bull and bear markets. It doesn't really matter if the market's trending up or trending down. It just works. And that means we don't need to guess the direction. So if you've got into trading and you maybe got overwhelmed, we're trying to work out where the market's going every day, this will probably be quite refreshing because you don't need to do any of that. And therefore, the stress is taken away from you because you're not guessing. And a lot of people, they also get into problems with trading because they become fixated with market direction, and they'll often run a trade because they think it's got to go up or down, and they'll end up blowing up their accounts. This trade, again, is nice because that's not going to happen. You're very unlikely to allow this trade to just keep running because it's a short-term trade and you've got no directional bias really in terms of which way it's going to move. So again, it can protect you, protect your account balances as well if you're new to trading. Certainly, it is suitable for beginners and suitable for advanced traders. If you're already a seasoned trader, you can bolt this strategy on to make you some additional money every month. Now, I'm not going to cherry pick examples of expiry because it sets up most months. So I'm just going to take the last 2 months. So this was August. And we can see in this example at 10:10 UK time, which is on my chart, I've got 5:10 because this is Singapore time. I don't live in the UK. I'm out in the Far East. But we can see that the market moves down on expiry. So the boat rocks to the right, and then it comes back again. So we can't give you all the rules because it's proprietary information. You can get hold of the rules at the end. But our system will tell us exactly when to buy, where to put the stop, and where to come out. But in this example, the expiry has moved to the downside, and we bought it. On that particular trade, I made just under $1,000 in 5 minutes. Then in September, same trade pattern, actually. In this case, the expiry also moved down. So 10:10 UK time, expiry spikes down. What happens? It retraces all the way back again. For this one, made a little bit more, made $2,500 US. So you can see this is a great way of making some side income every month. It's not going to make you a millionaire, guys. No, I'm not going to tell you it is. But if you want a bit of side income every month to pay for some holidays, pay for entertainment, pay for the groceries, whatever it is, this is a great little trade to add into the armory. It's also a great trade to get yourself going with trading. Because, as I said, trading can be complicated, and some people don't know where to start. And this is a nice way to slowly get you involved with trading, building up your confidence without overwhelming you. So what is lifestyle trading? Well, for me, the expiry trade really is the pinnacle of lifestyle trading. And no, lifestyle trading isn't about, I'm not going to show you, I'm not going to be sat here and show you a picture of me driving a Ferrari. We don't do that here at Magnetic Trading. We're not Instagrams posting all that crap that you see these days with people on Instagram and Facebook. We are real traders, but we're realistic traders. We make a nice income out of trading the index markets, but again, it's realistic money that we're making. What I like about lifestyle trading is we're not sat at the screens all day long. We have these high probability market function trades that we can take advantage of, and we generally trade the open of the market as well. So the first 30 minutes. In fact, right now, my trading partner Cameron is trading the FTSE and the DAX live for the day. So we'll actually have a little look at the FTSE at the end of this session. I'll give you my thoughts of where I think it's all going. So I think the message really here as well is that a lot of people are losing because A, they're trading too much, and B, they're just relying on technical analysis. It's not good enough. So if you're spinning your wheels and trading, you've got to do the opposite. And that's often the case in most things in life. If you do the opposite to the herd, you'll become a success. It's the same in the athletic world, the sports world. You know, it's those top 5% that are doing things quite differently that are becoming very, very successful. Here's some results on expiry trade. I said we do this every month, but you can see our clients love the expiry trade. So in summary, the magnetic expiry trade, it's a market function trade. It trades once a month. It has an over 80% win rate. It's easy to execute and understand. We've been trading this with our clients for over a decade now. It's recession proof. So it's great when there are things like COVID going on and the markets are going down, you can still make money. And the reason we can take advantage of this as well, because there's not enough liquidity for the banks to mess this one up for us. And when I say that, I mean that we are in and out of this market quite quickly. So large institutions cannot get the order flow matched up in and out quick enough to take advantage of this. This is why it's a great trade for us home retail traders to take advantage of. And again, why it's one of my favorite trades. So for me, this is just a no-brainer to have this in your trading armory. As I said, it is my favorite trade on the FTSE, and I've been staring at the FTSE every day for the last 20 years. As I said, I started out in front of a Bloomberg terminal with a FTSE live feed in the investment bank. And, you know, I've been just looking at it non-stop each day, but this is my favorite trade on the FTSE 100 because it works. It's just fantastic. So the next trade is going to be the 20th of October, guys. So it's coming up. It's coming up. It's this Friday. We're going to trade this live with you. And yeah, we're going to come into a live room like this. We're going to talk about the expiry. You're going to have the rules and you'll be able to get involved with it. You'll have the rules for life as well. This is a trade that you can just keep trading every single month, and it will keep working until markets do not exist. So to get involved with this one, it's a very small payment for what you're getting. It's only 2,000 Aussie dollars or £1,000. You get this for life. And as a bonus, you will get to trade this month in, month out with myself. Really just giving you a bit more confidence, holding your hand in the live trading room. That's a bonus. But you get access to the rules for that. You get all the review videos, put in a learning center for that as well. And you get the full proprietary rules which you can access 24 hours a day as well. So if you are interested to go ahead with this, type into the chat box now, and I will put a special link in for you. Robert's saying you might want to check the title spelling. What do we miss there? I'm sure there is a typo. There's usually a typo in these presentations, Robert, but let me know where there's a typo. I think I did see one earlier, actually. I'll tell you where I saw it. I'll go back. Anyway, I'll go back in a minute. Let me just get that. Let me get that link, guys, because I know some people want to get involved with that. I will put it in the chat box. There's actually a video on the page as well, which shows us trading this live, making $41,000 live with our clients. You can actually click the link and watch the page and watch that that video. It's quite entertaining. Chris, the price is there. It's just a flat payment of £1,000 or 2,000 Aussie dollars. That's it, one-off payment, and you get expiry for the rest of your life. Yeah. So has anyone got any questions on the expiry program? No, just saying you have 9 setups. Is it 1,000 per setup? No, the full blueprint program, which has the 9 setups, is 5,000 Australian dollars. That's for a year. But yes, you do get the FTSE expiry for that one. So yes, blueprint is better value, but some people just want to get involved with expiry to begin with. And the beauty with the expiry trade is you can offset. Just say you choose to join expiry today, you can offset the cost of that to join blueprint in the future. Yes, you can, Troy. Yes. Just as a matter of interest, I know some of you probably are maybe trading the expiry trade already. Is anyone trading the expiry trade already? I know a few familiar names in this room. Tony, you've got a question. So Jason, just a reminder, Cameron is in the live room if you want to do live trading today. It would just be the same link as we used yesterday. Yeah, I see the typo, guys. I see program, yeah. Chris is saying, have previously traded expiry and going to trade again this Friday. Then with the profits, I'll eventually join Blueprint, no problem. So that's a good question. Rich is saying, how much am I putting at risk for each trade? So really, it's really up to you to decide on how much you want to risk per trade. So each entry, you can risk one. Generally, we go in at 1%. And there are sometimes multiple entries. So we'll risk up to 4%. So it's really up to you, Richard, to decide on, what do you want to make? I mean, generally, we want to be making at least 1 to 1 out of these trades. Sometimes we get multiple trades, but you know, if you're risking £500, then you want to be making £500. Chris is saying, once expiry occurs and the movement starts, can you buy, sell the movement back until it reverses? Yes, you can. You can have multiple trades, Chris. In fact, there are certain times on certain expiries where we'll get multiple entries in the 5-minute window. All right, just a reminder, guys, that the link is in there. As everyone, can everyone see the link that I posted in? I'll post it again. So it's in the chat box, guys, the link for expiry. Yes, this will be recorded. Yeah. With my typo of program. Okay, guys. So let's just have a little look at the FTSE as well now, and just see what's going on. Let me just get. I'm just going to put it up, guys. Right. Let me get a. Actually, yeah, very interesting action, guys. So let me just bring this up for you. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. All right. This is. So I've actually got a trade in my room today. About 650. Let me just get you on this screen. Right, FTSE 100, right? So what I posted into the room today was that for me, FTSE is a good buy if we get acceptance above 7650. So let me just get that in play. 7650. What we want is we want to see 1 minute bar acceptance. Which we've seen. So this bar here is a full 1 minute bar closing above 750. So basically this trade is triggered now. It's shot up. So what you could be looking for now is a retracement of this move down. I would say back down to around 76.44, that sort of area. And for this one, I would say you need your stop below 7,600, and you want to be targeting up towards 7,700. The other option, of course, is just to get in on a buy, but the risk reward isn't quite right for that one at the moment, because you need to stop below 7,600 and you're targeting 7,700. But anyway, I've got this moving up to 7,700 now. Now that we've got acceptance above 7,650. So that's where I see all this going, guys. Pretty positive action on FTSE at the moment. Tony, if you paid for expiry, just let me know. Just send me an email, mark@magnetictrading.com. No problem. Right, has anyone got questions on the FTSE right now or expiry, guys? Any questions? Any questions at the moment that you want me to answer for you? before we wrap this up. Let's just see. Jason, if you've joined the expiry, then you basically go into the Learning Center and you can register for the live trading event on Friday for expiry. It's in the Learning Center when you log in. Yes, this would be a good example of the opening 5-minute, Chris. Yeah. Heather, no, expiry isn't done by alerts because it's a systematic trade where we're in a live room and you just follow the alerts. It's too quick to send out buy and sell instructions. You just got to do it. All right, guys. So as I said, I'll see many of you on Friday for the expiry event. There's an over 80% chance we're going to win, as usual. So the chances are we'll be making again, and I'll post onto the Telegram what I make on it this time. I post every month what I make on the trade into the Telegram, so you can join the free Telegram app. If you want to join, register today. And Jason, if you send me an email, I'll check on that registration link. And yes, so we'll see many of you on Friday. And as I said today, guys, fairly bullish on FTSE. Now we've got acceptance above 7650. I see moves up to 7700 over the coming days. Ideally, you get a retrace back down to around 7644, stop below 7600, targeting 7700. All right, guys, pleasure talking to you, and we will catch you again for a live event in the future.